Charge, The Inner Psychology of Your Life Force by Anodea Judith from sacredcenters.com. Pulsing through all of nature, animating each and every one of your cells, is a luminous divine energy. Its mystery is evident in the tiniest subatomic particles in the sparkling of distant stars. It is a universal energy, yet it shines through the individuality of each one of us with an infinite variety of expressions. This energy brings us our basic aliveness. Perhaps it's not the meaning of life that we are seeking so much as it is our aliveness. Once we find our aliveness, then the meaning of life is obvious. So when we talk about aliveness, we're talking about the life force. And this force has been called by many names through the ages and through many spiritual disciplines. In Oriental medicine, it's chi or ki. In yoga, it's called prana. Wilhelm Reich called it orgone energy. In Star Wars, they call it the Force. Some people just call it bioenergy. These are all words for the same thing that I call charge. And to me, charge stands for consciousness having a really genuine experience. When you have a charge, you know it. It could be emotional, could be excitement, could be sexual charge, but it's real. There's no doubt about it. Consciousness is having a really genuine experience. Now, charge we might think of as electricity too. And so let's think about computers for a moment. Your laptop or your desktop computer is a piece of hardware, just like the bones and muscles of the body could be understood as our biological hardware. And just like a computer, you have been loaded up with software. Everything that you've been taught as a child, your programming from family and culture, all the many things you've studied, the languages you speak, your memories and your beliefs, and the beliefs form the basis of your operating system. It's the electricity running through the system that makes this all so very interesting by allowing the hardware and the software to connect. No matter how great your computer, no matter how sophisticated your software, without energy going through them, they are useless. Think what happens when your cell phone battery goes dead. Now, between the body and mind, it is charge that is like the electricity in the computer. The programming in our mind tells our life force where to go in the body and where not to go. It says pull in your stomach or shut down your feelings because it's not safe to share them. It tells you to speak up or it tells you to be quiet. So charge is the interface between mind and body, the way electricity is the interface between software and hardware. And just as a computer and its software are both useless without electricity going through them, a body without spirit or without consciousness is a corpse. And when we have just spirit without a body, we call it a ghost. They're both something that's dead. It's the life force that brings them together and makes us so indelibly alive. Now let's experience this energy right now in our hands. Open and close your palms rapidly, arms out straight. Open them all the way, close them all the way, so you're really exercising your hands in the basic expansion and contraction that is the pulsation of the universe. Then take your arms apart and with your palms facing each other, very slowly bring your palms toward each other, pausing when you can feel a kind of ball of energy or magnetic field between your hands. And really close your eyes and feel that tingling that you might be feeling in your hands. You're actually feeling the energy in your hand chakras. Now, hand chakras are very easy to open. We don't have a lot of psychological baggage there. And when we open our hands, we have more energy in them, and when there's more energy, we can feel more. So there's more to feel, and it's easier to feel. It's a win-win, and it makes it quite easy for people to understand what I'm talking about when I say charge. So this charge we're talking about, is it positive or is it negative? Well, that all depends on what happens when it runs through your system. Basically, it's neutral until it comes into our programming. Just like electricity can light a light or run your computer, or it can kill someone. But it's not in the nature of the electricity to be positive or negative, it's how it's used. So when charge takes the form of excitement, a feeling of looking forward to something, or sexual arousal, which, if wanted and with a person of our choosing, is generally pleasurable, or falling in love, we experience that as positive. And these are all ways that charge is a life force that we like having. But charge can also be felt as anger, and being the recipient of someone's angry charge isn't a whole lot of fun. Charge can be heavy and feel like sadness. It can be heightened energy that comes up in fear and paralyzes us. When we have too much, we experience it as anxiety. We have too little, we're actually sitting on our charge. We call that depression. And these are aspects of charge that we might not consider so positive. But again, it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's very appropriate to feel sad about something or angry. Ultimately, we want to have a balance of charge. Alexander Lowen, the founder of bioenergetics and student of Wilhelm Reich, said, "Living organisms can only function if there is a balance between charge and discharge."